Gentlemen, welcome back to the maintenance bay, except that today we're actually in my room because it's after work. So I gave keys to Joe Snuffy today to go unlock a door. Go unlock one of the gates. Joe Snuffy achieved this, but apparently the lock was a little stiff, so he gave it a little tug and kind of broke this little key ring right here. Now, everyone has had this happen at least once or twice. Not a huge deal, except that Joe Snuffy managed to lose a key in between the gate and the door. Now, Joe Snuffy has since found said key, so the world will not end. However, this got me thinking and going, there has to be a better way of keeping keys than just these stupid little rings. And I used this D-ring. It's a cute little fish. I like it. And it was 1,001, which is about 92 cents, give or take, US currency. And I would have much preferred just to keep my keys on here, except that the keys don't have a hole big enough to fit. Fortunately for me, I have a punch set. This punch set I bought from Harbor Freight for making coin rings, which is a totally different video I'll talk about at some later point. But I figured out the diameter of this and just found the die that would fit, the punch that would fit. In which case is this guy, I think 3/8. Yeah, 3/8 is the one I picked out. And just lined up the keys and just punched out a little hole out of them so that they magically now all fit on my D-ring. So the only thing I was worried about was making sure I didn't punch so much material out that I lost the majority of the key number, which I was able to get away with, and the key numbers are fine. I can still read them all. So if you don't have a 6-ton hydraulic press in your room, because everyone should, but if you don't, go to the maintenance bay and grab the vise. Hopefully you guys have a press, but if you guys don't have a press, just grab a vise, or worst case, grab a C-clamp, and I guarantee somewhere you guys are gonna have a punch set. It's not gonna be this one, because this was like 40 bucks from Harbor Freight, but there'll be a punch set somewhere. And even if you don't have a punch set, I guarantee you'll have a punch and a couple of washers that are close to that diameter. As long as it's pretty stinking close, no problems will be had. You can punch out all the little slots in your keys that you want. Only other thing I recommend you do is check with your key custodian and make sure they're okay with you punching an extra or widening that hole in the keys that they're signed for.